Good morning. Hello, everybody. Good morning. About to get my day started. If y'all would please share this live. I do have a message for the AKAs this morning. Yeah, not the Deltas, but the AKAs. Is anybody out there watching me? Are you an AKA? Are you a member of the AKA? Well, I have a message for you. So we're going to wait till we get a few more people on here. I'm going to share my live as myself. And then we're going to get into this conversation. Okay? All right. I'm sharing my live. I'm sharing it right now. Today on the menu, very simple. Yesterday I just did eggs, but today I did eggs with tomatoes. Today we're doing grits again, but no sugar. But I put a little milk in there. Toast. Alleged chicken sausage. Starbucks coffee. And that's it. So hold on, let me share my live. Y'all, it's so many things I want to say. There's so many things I want to say on YouTube that I can't, but I'll be able to say pretty soon. You having a yummy breakfast? You say you are? Oh, I am? Okay, yeah. But I have to wait. Before I say what I'm going to say. Some people I don't need to tag because they don't support my channel. So let me untag some of these people. People who don't support my channel, I shouldn't even tag them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Okay, can I tag this into some groups? I hope I do too, because I'm doing something for my mom today. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and share this right quick. Now let me share. I'm gonna share this to some groups. I'm sure they have AKA groups, right? Yeah, I'm sure they do have AKA groups. Do they have AKA groups? I'm sure they do. Yeah. Continue hitting the like button. That brings more people into the live. Okay. Thank you. And I'm also having cold filtered water. Even though I have doubts if it's really filtered, because if you think about it, so this ice here is made, through the refrigerator. Where does the ice come from? The water from the ice. If it comes from the city, it's not filtered. Okay. Just wondering. Okay. Yeah, let me find a group. Let me find an AKA group. I know they have one on Facebook. And I'm gonna post this in here. Do we have any AKAs in here? There's no AKAs in here? Nobody's an AKA? Huh? All right, hold on a minute. All right, I'm gonna go on Facebook. I know they got some AK. Who was Dwight Jackson trying to be my friend with no pictures on Facebook? Harold's Restaurant and Bar. Girl, these people kill me wanting to be my friend on Facebook and they don't have a picture on their Facebook page. That is some weird shit. Like, really? Okay, groups. Let's see if the AKA got some groups. Okay, let me see. AKAs. AKA, is the AKA ski week or ooh woo? I don't remember. Which one is ski week? AKA's okay, these came here it is, a private. Okay, here goes a AKA group. Okay, let me join. Okay, I say what member okay. What is your name listed? And see, I'm not. See, that's the only thing. They're not gonna let me join this because I'm not a member of the AKAs. But I want them. Oh, they got a whole bunch of AKAs. That's okay. I'm gonna join all these groups. Somebody gonna let me. See, it's okay. They'll get the message. Okay, they'll get the message. Continue hitting the like button, please, and share the live. And yeah. Well, okay. Who is David? Don't y'all think that's weird that somebody would send you a friend's request and they don't have any pictures on their Facebook page? Like, it's just weird, you know. Oh, ski wees are AKAs? Okay. Well, good morning, everybody. I have a message for the AKAs. Let's talk about it. So, first of all, I appreciate all the things these sororities do in the community. They do great work. They help a lot of people. They do a lot of fundraisers. So kudos to the AKAs, the Deltas, all the Sigmas, all the different sororities and stuff like that. And unfortunately, some of these sororities, I guess the men's sororities, a lot of people come up unalived. Which ain't good. And hopefully they're working on that. Hopefully they're working on fixing that because I think the last story that got to me was a young man that I think he was in Baton Rouge. He came up dead. Yeah, and that's not good. I mean, I know they want to pledge and everything, but girl, we don't want nobody dead, just because they have to pledge. Okay. So I noticed that the beautiful AKAs, oh, we just love you, that y'all booked Trick Daddy. Now listen, AKAs, I'm not a Trick Daddy. I'm not as popular as most people on the internet. I don't have a hit record besides allegedly. And I don't have millions of subscribers. But all of that money that y'all spent on Trick Daddy for him to either walk out on y'all, I think he walked out, or that was an issue because of what we're not talking about the Lord right now, so you need to mind your business. Good morning. All of that money y'all spent on this man, AKA, I don't know who's in charge of this. This was in Florida. I don't know who was in charge of this, but you know what he stands for, and you know what he, yeah. Do I need to put up? Do I need to tell y'all about some of Trick Daddy's lyrics and the filthy mouth that he has? I mean, that's okay for some people who like it. Good morning, Penny. Are y'all gonna pay attention to what I'm saying, or y'all just gonna talk about what all this other stuff? Are y'all gonna listen, or y'all gonna throw me off by talking about other stuff? Okay. So AKAs, I'm not a popular person on the YouTube. I got a lot of fans. I got a lot of women who love me, and I'm sure some of the women who follow me are AKAs. I don't have a hit record out, you know, but I promise you, I guarantee you, and my ladies on here will tell you, if you book me for an event, first of all, it will go viral because I know they'll be like, why are they booking this guy? They're singing and positive stuff. Getting up and clowning with the, ladies and telling jokes. I'm sure Trick Daddy wasn't cheap, but he didn't cost what probably most artists would, what you would have to pay. I got some tea on Trick Daddy, but I'm not gonna post it. I'm not gonna say it. But I just reminded myself I do have some tea on him. So anyway, unless the person lied. So on your next event, AKAs, I'm available. That happened in Florida, so I'm sure Texas and DC and Georgia, all these other AKAs, I'm sure y'all gonna be having something come up. So consider me. I promise you. Now, I don't have a hit record, but I promise you, you won't forget PT. Am I right, ladies? I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna tell some jokes, and they're gonna be clean jokes. They're gonna be y'all. First of all, that's disrespectful to these women. It's very disrespectful. Why would, out of all the people that y'all booked, I'm gonna say his name, and I want y'all to hear it. Now, I don't know if he would have been able to do it. I think he could, because it depends on if it fits in his schedule. But then y'all went low budget to book him, so this person that I'm about to say, I don't know, he may cost a little something. But Jamal Roberts would have been perfect. American Idol Jamal Roberts would have been perfect for that AKA event that y'all had. Y'all had them young girls out there twerking and stuff, and you had the old women AKAs over there looking at y'all like this. AKAs, don't lower your standards, honey. Don't do that. Now, Trick Daddy is who he is, and you know what you got before you signed up for it. Good morning. Yeah. You knew what you signed up for when you booked Trick Daddy. You know what he's all about. You know, he's just like Luke from Florida. They just, and that's they, you know, that's their content. That's how they do. I'm not mad at him, but you knew what you signed up before you booked him. There's too many other artists out there. Even if you couldn't get Jamal, you could have got Tank. Or Tank would have had y'all panties coming off. Is the reason why you didn't book Tank because Tank performed at a gay club? So, who else? Show him some love. He's doing good. He's made a comeback. Could have booked Lunel's an old man. Christopher, Chris, well, I don't know. I always forget his damn name. I'm going to say Christopher Cross. That's not his name. So let me think of somebody else. They could have booked. I'm think of somebody like upbeat. Somebody. Tony Terry would have been good. Christopher Williams. Tony Terry. We're blocking people today. I don't have time. I don't have time for stupid comments today. We're blocking people today. So come on in live and get blocked and say something crazy. Come on in here. I got you. Tony Terry. Somebody. I just blocked somebody. Asked me, am I supposed to be at work? I just blocked them. There's other name. Oh, and you could have had two singers. You could have had singers for the old generation, and you could have had singers from the old generation, and you could have had singers for the new generation. You could have two singers to satisfy the older AKAs, and then to satisfy the newer generation. But don't lower your standards. Trick Daddy is what it is. Trick Daddy. He tricked y'all. Hell, I believe Samoa's up in the Florida area. You could have booked her to do some comedy. Trina would be on the same level as Trick Daddy, so I don't think Trina would have been good either. But what other artists are from Florida that's positive and But again, I think y'all just was being cheap. I think y'all was just being cheap, no one spend no money, because I'm sure Trick Daddy didn't charge that much. I'm sure he charged, but the AKAs, y'all got money. Now that's sad. That money that y'all spent on him, y'all could spend that on some children that need food, because the way the government is taking away the food stamps and they can't buy this, they can't buy that. You could have taken that money had a fundraiser, a fund drive, and you could have opened up that event for children in that community who don't have anything. But you gave the money to a trick daddy. I guarantee you, Trick Daddy wasn't 1,000. He wasn't 2,000, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, 9, or even 10,000. It's probably a little bit more. I don't know, but just think of all the young children you could have helped to get them some school clothes for next year, or set them up. You know, because right now, I think a lot of these stores they have layaway. They could have lay away some school clothes coming up for the next year. You could have did a raffle and had some women, single women, write write into a story, or meet up with the ladies. You know, tell us your story. Tell us why we should help you. Maybe pay somebody's rent up for a year. Pay their card on all that money y'all spent on Trick Daddy. Could have helped somebody. It could have helped one of the children in your community. Because right now, Florida is a Republican state. They don't give a damn about black people. I just said this the other day. That Ron DeSanctimonious, as Trump calls him, he was trying to cut back millions and billions of dollars of people living with HIV. Trying to cut it out. Trying to cut it off. That ain't gonna affect just gays. That's gonna affect children, mothers, fathers, straight and gay, black and white, but mostly, a lot of blacks, So, AKAs, I love y'all. I know y'all do a lot of work in the community. Y'all do. I know you do. We see it and we appreciate it, but you got to think. The times that we're living in now, Trick Daddy needs to sit his ass down somewhere. He don't need no money. He don't need y'all money. Who else is booking Trick Daddy to roll around the stage with his fat stomach and them old hits he got? Who else y'all could have booked? You could have booked an old artist and a new artist. Yeah. The newest artist you could have got would have been maybe Fantasia. Since she claimed that she's not going to be singing no more or doing any more albums. Yeah. So she said, I love Fantasia to death. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. Her and that man going to break up. Oh, yeah. I hate to say it. I'm not being Betsy. I'm just saying. Hello, Miss Melissa. But anyway, so I just think that, they made a mistake. And now it's all over the internet. And, y'all should feel kind of weird that y'all booked that man, Yeah, and that's like I say, they've been quiet lately. Here go the tea though. When all that stuff went down, Ricky Smiley said, Fantasia that's my girl, that's my sister. She gonna call into the show. We're gonna talk about it. Y'all support Fantasia. Call into the show. We're gonna play her favorite songs. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Fantasia didn't even call in. And they said nothing else about it. But see, the thing about that is, if Ricky Smiley really had your back like that, Fantasia, you should have called into the show. And I know you're trying to save face, and your husband probably said, don't call in. Well, Ricky put his stuff out there and said that Fantasia is my sister. We got her back. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I think you should have had the daddy come on the show and have him prove show us where you got this proof from. Show us. And even if Fantasia and her daddy don't get along, because you have some parents who really don't get along with their children, but they're gonna always have my back. I have a brother who's going through a lot right now, and he called my mom yesterday when I was at her house. And one day he believes in God, and next day he doesn't. And he called yesterday. He said, Jesus rose today. This is y'all day. And he started talking, and then next thing you know, he was cussing God out. But my mother still showed him love. She said, I love you. And she said, I believe in it. I believe what I've been taught. She said, and if I die and it's all fake, I had a good time with it. Basically is what she told my brother. Mothers and fathers, some of them, they're gonna have their children's back. Sometimes the children be wrong, and sometimes the children might be wrong, but the mother and the father they're gonna stick by them. They're gonna let them know, no, you're wrong for that. You're wrong for that. Even if they don't get along, the mom and the daddy gonna say something. They're gonna say, So, oh hey love, I didn't see you on here. Oh my God. I'm looking at my computer. I can see stuff on my computer that I can do on here. Hey, love, good morning. I can see you and Penny and everybody else, all my other moderators. But I tell you, it's crazy. You said, but it's not up to them. It's not up to the parents or the... Hey, Black Cat, I know I haven't called you yet, but I'm going to call you, I promise you. You did send me a message. I promise you I'm going to call you. I've been so busy, y'all. And I got to do some stuff. I got to pay rent today. You late, PT? No, I'm not. I got a money order. See, we don't do money orders here. They will, but I was out of town, and see, where I live at, you have to pay your rent. No, it's not up to the couple. Where I live at, you have to pay rent either online or it's a piece of paper that they have. It's got CVS, but do your parents going to keep it if they're... Yeah, the parents going to keep it real. Yeah, you're right. So the piece of paper, it's a big piece of paper. It has CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, Kroger, and some other places on there where you can go in, because they're going to take my money order. They're going to have to take my money order because So as I was out of town and I had that piece of paper to pay it when I was out of town, and I lost it. And I thought I told my landlord, y'all got to find a better way of us. Like even if they was to take those, how them little keychains and you have the little Walgreens little things where they can click. They need something like that, because who can keep up with a piece of paper? When it's time to pay your fucking rent, I guess I could. I had it at my niece's house, and I was getting ready to I said, well, I gotta pay rent, but I always pay my rent on the 3rd. I always pay it on the 3rd. It's not late until after the 3rd. Now, of course, today is the 8th. Today is the 6th, but my money order say the 3rd. Hello? So yeah, I got my rent, but I just tell them, Y'all got to find a better way of people. They need like a little code, like a little barcode or something but they don't have that. So I'm gonna need about 20 pieces of those paper. Cause see, I go, no, see, I don't. Will I be out of town again when it's time to pay rent again? I think I will. I think I'm gonna be in Atlanta, but I'm gonna take me about 5 or 6 of those pieces of paper with me. So when I go out of town, I can pay my rent because I can pay it at a Kroger's, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and some other places. They got other places on there, and then here's another thing. When I pay my rent at Walgreens, my rent didn't show up to 3 days later, and my landlord said, "Well, just keep the receipts because just in case corporate or something say, well, why was he late on his rent? No, bitch, I ain't late. That's the people that y'all choose." Yeah. Yeah, the money order has the third on there, so I'm good. hmm But I wish they had another way. I wish they had another way. Yeah. But I got it paid, and I'm about to pay. As soon as she opened up the doors, I'm gonna make my way over there. My landlord, there's somebody over my landlord. She don't put no fear in my heart. There's somebody over her that if I have an issue, I go through them. I don't even really, because I don't know if I told y'all what happened. About 4 months ago, 5 months now, was it about 4 or 5 months ago, Penny? I was paying my mom's rent. You work for the landlord. Thank God. Okay. Well, that's about 4 or 5 months ago. So remember, I told y'all we have a piece of paper. It's got all the barcodes on it. So I was at my mom's. I had my mom's piece of paper too, and it's got the same companies on there, but it's got a different name at the top. For 3 months, 3 months, y'all, I was paying my mama's rent. Hold on. Yeah, I know. 3 months. I told y'all this. Y'all don't remember. And the first month, y'all didn't put nothing on my door. Second month, you didn't put nothing on my door. I'm thinking, oh, my rent's paid. Well, my rent is paid. But I remember my mom saying, my rent is caught up. But I don't know why. I said, I don't know. I was thinking I was paying mine. So it was New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. It was around New Year's. It was a new year. So I decided to go in the office. I wanted to check my mail. Then I went into the office and I said, Happy New Year. Whoop de whoop de whoop. I've been using CVS or Walgreens. I said, just want to make sure you've been getting my rent and everything. And she said, What apartment you live in? And I said, CI. I'm just telling y'all CI. She said, Okay. She was looking. She said, I've been looking for you. For what? You ain't paid rent in 3 months. Huh? I said, Well, I got the fucking receipts. Babe, I went in my drawer, pulled out all of my receipts. She said, Well, yeah, it was here that you paid. She said, Well, she was because she don't be here long. She'll be here until about 12, and then she goes to other properties. I said, Let me go back to the apartment complex. She said, I'll be back tomorrow and let's find out what's going on because you paid the rent. So, so, so I'm panicking, but I'm like, why didn't they put nothing on my door? Because if you don't pay the rent the first month, they gonna put something on your fucking door. So I'm looking at the paper, and I'm looking at the sheet, and I'm like, and here's the deal: the lady, you the landlord, you could have looked at that paper I gave you and saw that that's not the right people that I paid to. The name at the top wasn't the right. That was my mom's, y'all. My mom's. So we called my mom's complex, and I said, hey, I'm so and so, and the reason why my mom's rent is paid up is because I've been paying it. She was like, I was wondering, I thought your mama hit the lottery or something. I said, no. So she said, okay, we can get you your money back. Those 3 months, we can get you your money back. Well, we waited a couple of weeks, and then finally she tells me we can't get the money back because of the way I paid. If it had been like money orders or something like that, whatever, I say no. The way you paid, like electronically, you can't get it back. So what I did was I paid my rent. I went, got my money, paid my rent that I had saved up for a car. And I told my mama, that's my blessing to you. I just paid my rent and moved on. And then they had the nerves the next month to put on our doors if the rent ain't paid by the third or the fourth. Yeah, because she got our ass in trouble. Because I called the lady that's over her and told her that ain't right. She should have told me the first month. I could have caught that the first month. The third or fourth of the month. Not at the end of the first of the month. I mean, by the third or fourth, if your rent ain't paid, you got to put something on somebody's door. She got in trouble for that. I complain. I got her in trouble for that. Don't go put no shit on my door now. You should have caught that a long time ago. So anyway, but I got it paid. I had to put my car dreams off until probably July. But that was a blessing. Listen, what I did for my mother, I could never repay her. Never. I can see these messages because I don't have my glasses on. No, let me reassure something. She's not sketchy. She just don't know what she's doing. She can't do nothing to me, no way, because my rent was gonna get paid, and I got it paid. As soon as I found out that it wasn't paid, I got it paid. I dug off in the vault, and I got it paid. Okay, so she won't. There's somebody over her, so she won't gonna be able to do nothing to me, honey. I got it paid. I said, okay, well, my mom's rent's caught up. I'll have you the rent money by the end of the week, and I gave it to her and got a receipt. But anyway, well, yesterday was a busy day. Okay, the office is open. I'm going to make my way over to the office. Um, the Yesterday was a busy day. Yesterday, I was going to do a show last night, but man, when I got in, my mom's internet went out. So this is her box right here. This is my mom's box. Oh shit. Ah! So this is my mom's box. So all of a sudden, her internet goes out. So usually I can fix shit, but it's not connecting. Something's wrong. So I go to a store and they said, well, first of all, the cord that I had bought for this box, that's not the same cord. And I don't give a damn what nobody said. Like I told my mama, somebody took that cord from behind it. That is not the same cord that goes with this internet box. And you people don't know this, but you got to have the right internet cord, right cord for an internet box, because it holds a lot of power in those boxes. You can't just put a regular C cord in there to make it work. Not something this strong like this. You just can't. So, um, I took her to the store. The guy looked on the bottom of it. He said, "Oh, it's the loose under the bottom." So he was able to put another T-Mobile cord in there, and he was able to pull up the internet. And so we thought it was fixed, and I took it back to my mom's. It still didn't work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the store where she bought it from. later on today, and I'm going to see if they can replace it because he told me it's going to cost $250. What? Bitch, I will switch my mama over to another internet before I give you motherfuckers $250. Well, she didn't have insurance. $250? Are you fucking crazy for a box? Bitch, you crazy. So, and I live in a small town, so we don't have many options here. We don't have very many options. My thing is, if the box break, or in this faulted box, that's not nobody's fault. That's the box. So that's what I was doing yesterday, trying to take care of that. And I got home, and next thing you know, I woke up at midnight. I was out. And me not having a car, I do everything through, we don't have buses on Sundays, so I do Uber, Lyfts. That's expensive. Because I have relatives in my family, I don't ask them to do shit for me because I don't want to, you have people got cars and everything is an issue. Bitch, I'd rather walk before I ask anybody to do anything for me, or pay to, get the Uber, get the Lyft, So, but today the buses are running, so I'm gonna bust my way over to this place and I'm gonna see what's going on with this goddamn thing and see if I can get her another one. But the problem is my mama she don't know how to check her text messages. So I gotta call my nephew, my niece, and say, hey niece, go over to mama's house, because when I go to the store, they send your text messages to verify it's you and all that. So everything gonna have to be done perfectly right, because when they send a text to my mama phone, she gonna have to give me that information, and then we can get into her thing and find out what the fuck is going on and try to get her another box. And the reason why we do this, because my mom has, she lives by herself, but my niece lives right next door to her, and my sister lives around the corner in the same apartments. And so, I just keep an eye on my mom, like I keep an eye on her. So I want to make sure, she's good or whatever. So, yeah, that's the reason why I got to make my way over there. Okay, Fuzzy, that's enough, okay? That's enough. That's enough. I appreciate you, but that's enough, okay? Good morning, Greg from California. How are you? What's the deal with the question mark? You thought I was AI or something? I know, but you're doing too much. You keep bringing up the landlord. I already told you the landlord. She's not sketchy. She just don't know what she's doing. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's not sketchy. It's all good. So yeah. So anyway, so that's how my day is going. So I'm about to go pay this rent. Let me see if her car is out here. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna have to walk out here and go see if her car is out here. I need to go and get this out there now. Well, I can't see past all them other damn cars, but I think she's there. But when I finish talking to y'all, I'm gonna make my way over there. So anyway, so I want to run this by you guys again. I'm still in talks with getting this place for my birthday celebration in Atlanta. It's been rough. It's been a little rocky because the first place I had, the guy tried to scam me out of my money, and I end up, getting my money back after he told me that we don't do refunds. Oh, really? And I told him, I said, well, let me go ahead and put this on the Google review and see what happens. See how people respond to this. He said, oh, no, don't do that. We don't want no issues. We don't want a problem. Yeah, because you don't own the building. And you the manager, and you don't own the building. And you didn't want me to put that on Google because the owner would have, I should have went on and did it anyway. So the owner would have said, come on, you can have the place for free. But I'm going to send you your money back a certain day. He said what day he's going to send it. He didn't send it. He said, oh, I forgot. I had a death in my family. I said, okay, I'm sorry to hear that. So when would you be sending me my money? Oh, I'm going to send it on this date. And he sent it. So I didn't put it on Google review. I should have, but I didn't. Because who else is he going to do like that? So, I'm still in talks with getting another place. It is going to be July the 10th. It's going to be a birthday celebration. And I have three people so far who was Jolie, Penny. It was Jolie, Penny. And Angela, who bought tickets already. You can still buy tickets if you're not going to be able to make it, and we'll give those tickets away. So if you want to buy tickets, you're not going to be able to make it, you can still buy tickets. Just send it to the Cash App, okay? And tell me, it's only 4 tickets for $100. Yeah, that's what I forgot to tell y'all. 4 tickets for $100. We'll be giving them away. So far, we've gotten, let's see, Penny bought 4 tickets, Jolie, and, Angela bought 2. Somebody else, Jolie, Angela, Penny, I think that was it. But anyway, so we, by the end of this week, I will have the venue, the name of the place, the time. The time is going to be early. I don't want to do a late show. I don't want to do a late party. I want to do an early party. I'm thinking like doors open up at 5. Show starts at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's kind of late, but maybe I may do. Let me ask y'all, is 4 o'clock too early to do a party? I think 4 o'clock is great. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like from 4 to 8 would be great. Because anything after 10 o'clock, it's nighttime. A lot of y'all are seniors and you're not young like me, so you don't want to be out late at night. So you want to be out late at night, driving and stuff in Atlanta. So I may do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Even that's still early. 5 o'clock, 5, 6, 7, 5. Doors open up at 5. Show starts at 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Even 8 o'clock is late. We don't want to do 3. Y'all think a day party is good? What do y'all think about 3 o'clock? Doors open up to 3. Show starts at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Be over by 8 o'clock. What do y'all think about that? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. I think a day party would be good. A day party would be great. So you don't have to be out at night. And then some of y'all that's coming, you want to do the day party and then go back, go lay down and get up and go somewhere else later on that night. Y'all not saying nothing? Okay, talk to me. Cause I had that bitch at midnight and won't nobody be there. Yeah, I think a day party would be good. Doors open up at 3. Show starts at 4, 5, 6, 7. If they open it up, if they start charging me as soon as it open up, like from 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 to 7 would be good. Yeah, I think a 3. Yeah, a day party. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a day party. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Like the one that I did in Dallas. Black Cotton came to the show while I hosted. Do you think I was a good host, Black Cotton? Even though I didn't really get to host that much. But this next event in Dallas, I'm hosting the whole show. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a day party because a lot of people don't really go out at night anymore. Not our ages. I mean, y'all ages because I'm only 25. So, and then that'll give you time. That's a Friday, so it'll give you time to go back to the hotel, or go to your friend's house, whatever you do, take a nap, then get up. And if you want to hit the town that night, you can go hit the town. Yeah, allegedly, yes. Oh, you're 45? Okay. Yeah, I just think day parties are much better. Doors open up at 4. No, doors open up at 3. Show starts at 4. 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it needs to be from 3 to 7. Yeah, 3 to 7. So doors open up at 2:30. Show starts at the party starts at 3. And that would be karaoke. We're doing karaoke, live singing, giveaways and stuff like that, prizes and all that kind of stuff. And then from there, that's when I will come. Well, I have my special guests, which we don't know who they're going to be yet. Hopefully, it's people that y'all know that's real popular. Oh, thank you. And you were the best performer. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, you were there. You saw me live and in color. Speaking of live and in color, uh, hey, listen. Um, I'm going to be in Houston, y'all, for a meet and greet. The meet and greet is free. It doesn't cost anything to meet me. Are you crazy? We're going to pick up a place for to have dinner. It's got to be RSVP. I want to announce it on here because I don't want crazies showing up. Okay, because you know some crazies out there watching me right now with a knife in their hand. So it's going to be in Houston. It's going to be the first weekend in May, the first Saturday in May. I don't know where the venue's going to be. Most likely, it's going to be Papados. You might think that Papados is expensive, but it's really not. If two of y'all watch me in Houston, you can go to Papados and you can split that platter for about $25, $30 a piece. You know, you can have a salad and some gumbo. Because I don't want to be too cheap for a meet and greet. You follow what I'm saying? I don't want to be too cheap, but I got to know how many people are coming so I can contact the place and get it set up. So if you want to do the meet and greet in Houston, you got to email me at comedianpt@yahoo.com. Okay? Or PTsPointofview@gmail.com, or hit me up on Facebook. I've been telling y'all gonna wait till I'm dead, but it'll be too late then. I've been telling y'all, would y'all please follow my Facebook page? Let me show you what my Facebook page is at. It's so easy to find. I'm gonna show you where it's at. Watch this. I'm gonna show you where my Facebook page is at. Watch this. It is so easy to find. Okay, so I'm gonna around right here and I'm gonna show you. So here's the front of my YouTube channel. Okay, you see this right here? It's simple. See that where it says Comedian PT? That's my email address. 2 more links. Check this out. It takes you right to my email, my Instagram, and my Facebook. I need a lot of more people follow me on my Instagram. I don't have a lot of people on my Instagram, so I need everybody who's watching me now, go click that link and come to Instagram and my Facebook. See, my Facebook is easy to find. And let's click on Instagram and see what we got here. Oh, well, it's there, but I do have Instagram. It's there. It's just not coming up. But anyway, then my Facebook should pop up. Yeah. So here's my Facebook. See, Eugene Johnson, and it's got PT's Point of View. And I've gotten 4.9 thousand followers on there, 859 following, and 4.9 followers. Okay? And then you see that picture right there? Yeah, thank you, Greg. That's how you can find me. Okay? I do have a Twitter, but I don't have my Twitter on here. This here shows you when I joined YouTube. I joined in January 10th, 2011. 26.4 thousand subscribers. It's got all my information on here, okay? I know my Instagram is on here because hold on, let me see if I can get on my Instagram. EG Instagram. Oh, it's not popping up, but I know I have it. I do have it, but I do have an Instagram. Just go to the front of those and click that. Join me now, and I do. Oh, I got another YouTube channel too. Let me show you my YouTube channel, my other one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in the links here. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me go. Let me turn this around here. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna go into my. Okay, first of all, here's my other one. It's called. It's not really PT's Point of View. It's really called. What is it called? It's called PT's. Let me see. It's called PT's something. Personal life, but I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change that PT's Point of View. That PT's personal life. That's how it comes up. I thought it was just PT's Point of View, but that's not it. Let me see if it'll pop up on here. Hold on. Do it have the name? No, this say PT's Point of View, but that's not how you find it. It's actually PT's personal life. That's really what it is. Let's see, YouTube. Let me see here. Settings. No. I don't know why it won't let me. Oh, there it is. Well, anyway, I think if you pull it up under PT's personal life, I think that's how you find it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how you find it. As y'all can see here, I'm moving up. As you can see here, to 26,488. I'm moving up. Moving on up. Moving on up. Let me see if my landlord. Let me see if my landlord emailed me. Hold on. Because I told her to email me when it's okay for me to come over there. Oh shit! It's on my phone right there. All right. So again. Okay. Cool. Again, I am looking for people to basically sponsor. If you want to sponsor tickets, somebody called me. Let's see who this was. Hold on, let me mute this. I know who that was. Oh, thank you, Fuzzy. I appreciate that. I'm all right. I wish somebody give me a job, man, on the radio. Oh, okay. I think our office is closed today. Oh, they closed today. They say open up 8:30. You know what? They may be closed today because it's because of Easter, because the kids are out of school today, so they may be closed today. Hmm. Let me call over there. Hold on. Okay, so this is what the landlord said. She said, oh, okay. She said, uh, well, first of all, she said, I can't take the money order. I said, so you mean I'm gonna be behind in my rent? She said, oh no, no. She said, oh no, no. She said, just take the money order back and just get the money and just pay it. And we won't charge a late fee. She said, because the office was closed Friday. And something she was saying. So I said, okay, well, that's cool. Then it's fine. Okay. All right. So I got something else. I got some other stuff I got to do. So I got to take care of that. Let me call them and see if they'll let me take my money order back. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me call over there. Oh, I'm glad I didn't sign them damn money orders. Ooh, Lord Jesus, I'm glad I didn't sign the money orders and didn't touch them and didn't put nothing on them or nothing. Jesus Christ. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, hold on. That reminds me, I got to go to the office and get that piece of paper so I can pay the fucking rent before she leave at 12. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Now they saying that they don't do that no more. You have to call them the number on the receipt, and then you got to go to money, MoneyGram or money order, whatever, to pick up the money. I'm like, this is some bullshit. Let me hit y'all back, okay? I'll holler at y'all later on in the day, ladies. Whatever you into, get this for your man. They're my two favorite colognes. This is by Abercrombie and Fitch. It's called First Instinct Together. You got to make sure you get the right one. This right here. I'm telling you. This right here is the actually what I could do is just call my cousin and give her the money or whatever. Maybe she can give me the money. I don't know. I'll see if I can do that. She might be able to do that. We'll see. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, get it. All right, get it for your man, honey. And polo, green polo, the best. I think I got my green polo over here. I hadn't unpacked all the stuff yet. Oh, what is that in the ground on the floor? know if I unpack my. Yeah, I think my green polo is still packed. But the green polo is, I get I get a whole lot of comments on the green polo and the blue instinct together by Abercrombie. Those two right there, I mean, it's crazy the comments that I get from them, like crazy. So anyway, all right, I'll see y'all later on. I'll check. I got to do a show tonight because even if I don't get people to sponsor these tickets, I still got to come up with the money for this event. I was looking online for this place that where I was trying to get these. I go through this place called it's called um it's called what's the name of this place I'm going through to get a place to. I want to say, oh, what's the name of this place? That's what I'm going through to get. What did you purchase? Oh, I purchased this from a store. They just told me I can't get it from there. They told me that I have to call the number. I'll call the number and see what they say. Okay, so because I haven't signed it yet, so they'll probably tell me to sign it to myself, and then I can get the money for it. That's probably what they're gonna say. They're not gonna. They're not gonna. I just got off the phone with them. Y'all didn't hear me tell that. Y'all didn't hear the lady tell me that over the phone. She said you can't. They used to do that, but they don't do that more. You had to call them on the back, and somewhere you got to pick it up at a MoneyGram or the Western Union. And if they tell me I gotta wait, that's not gonna happen because I'll be late on my rent. So I'm gonna see if I can get the person who got the money order for me. Just give me the money and they can take the money or whatever. But anyway, I gotta go. So I'll see y'all later on. Hopefully I don't be out too late because I'll be too tired and won't do the show tonight. And I gotta get this shit together for this, start getting myself together for this show. I can't remember the name of the place that I'm it's called Pier. Let me see, Piers. Hold on, they sent me an email. Hold on. No, I'm not going to sign it. I'm not going to sign it. Didn't y'all just hear me tell y'all I didn't sign it? I'm not going to sign it until I get there or until they tell me what to do. Okay. What is the name of this place I'm going through to get this for my show, for my day party? Here it is. It's called, Peers Space. Yeah, PEERSPACE. That's what I'm using to find my to have my day party. All right, guys. I'll see y'all later on. I gotta take care of business. Take care. Bye.